Hey there YouTube, welcome to my laundry room. Just doing a quick video today about some upgrades to my kit. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I have bought some UCP camouflaged items. So this is just a large regular top, NATO size 780/0414. Okay. And yeah, it's in the horrendous, the disgusting UCP. Why did I buy this? Have I lost my mind? I make a YouTube channel about the militia, so, I mean, that's obvious. But, here's the real reason I bought it. Hopefully you can see that. I don't have a stool to check my camera. This was 25 bucks. You cannot buy a new ACU top for 25 bucks. And yeah, the camouflage pattern is horrendous. We all know this. But you know what? Something that a lot of people are doing? They're dyeing them. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to color this with some type of RIT dye. I don't know what color yet exactly. I'm going to do some YouTubing, browsing YouTube to get some suggestions from people. But anywho, in any case, this I think does a better job than this does. As far as Lightfoot Militia uniform standards go, it's actually got Velcro for our militia and our name tapes. It's got a spot in the center for a rank badge if your battalion is actually organized to that point. I'm still kind of in the militia of one category here. And yeah, so should do me well. It'll do good service. And as ugly as this camouflage is, think about it this way. For years, this is what our servicemen and women were using, and they were putting bad guys in the ground wearing this atrocious stuff. So, is it the greatest? No, but it's more important that the person wearing it knows what they're doing rather than what they're wearing. A couple other things we also grabbed. A UCP Whoopee. Probably going to dye this as well if I can. I'm not sure if that's possible, if the material will handle that. But then again, I'm not necessarily using a whoopee for camouflage. Dyeing this would mostly be to reduce the eyesore of its UCP-ness. Last thing I got to show you guys is a poncho. And it is, in fact, an OCP, which has a surprising resemblance to the British MTP. Makes me think they might be the same camo pattern. Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong in my suspicions. Anywho, well, why'd you buy a poncho? Don't you already own a poncho? I do. But it's not tactical, rip, stop, all that fancy jazz. It's this thing. And it's already damaged. I have never worn this. I have never used this. All it's ever done is live in my webbing. And it's already starting to wear out. Plus, I'm fairly certain this will hide me better than this. So, check out how thin that stuff is versus that. Now, for you guys out there who actually served, you're like, oh yeah, moron civilian, what does he know? Oh, and once again I ran out of batteries. Oh, classic me. Anyways. So yes, not quite sure where I was going with that whole civilian, what does he know? bit, and that's when the camera died. So maybe it was a good thing that the camera ran out of juice. So we're going to be ditching the Walmart poncho for the OCP Tactical military grade poncho. Now granted, if you guys out there who are trying to be prepared, trying to have your gear put away, yeah, a $6 poncho might be the way to go. This was $32. Anywho. But I don't need it anymore. This takes about as little space in the webbing as the poncho did. Now, what I'm going to do about having a whoopee now, I'm not entirely sure. Oh. Martinez, I've got your whoopee. Anyways. I think what I'm going to do for the whoopee is, I think one of the next things I want to purchase for kit is a bum roll for the webbing. Well, what the hell is a bum roll? It's a pouch that kind of sits on top of your other pouches, like this, in British webbing, and then you can put something in it. It's about that big around. It's called a bum roll. It's also called a basher roll. Basha is what the Brits call their tarps. Anywho, so that might be where this ends up living. For now, I'm going to have to figure out some other method to have this on me. Might need to go ahead and get an assault pack to plus up my fighting load. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I think the only thing left to do is to put the top on. Kind of give you guys a tease of what that's going to look like in the other videos coming out. Hopefully soon. Oh, by the way, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully this is up on the internet before you guys carve the turkey. And let's see this top on this guy. Alright, so let's try it a little more zoomed out. ACU UCP top. Honestly, I would kind of recommend these for the Lifeboat Militia. Obviously, we would want to dye these or something, make the camouflage a little better, but they're cheap. The local Milsurp store, by the way, shout out to the local military surplus guys in Hurricane, Utah, the Generalists. You guys have cool things. And yeah, I mean, $25. You can't find something cheaper than that. Even a Rothko knockoff is not going to be this affordable. And I mean, especially if a group of guys got together and did a big vat of dyeing these to whatever color they wanted, so that it was uniform. Anyway, all right. Webbing. Let's throw some webbing on top. Now, as a side note, we kind of talk about camouflage, what's the best pattern and all that, maybe a little too much. If you read Christopher Larson's book about light infantry, the full name of which I have completely spaced right now, link in the description, go ahead and read it, buy it, it's awesome. you don't always get to choose your camouflage pattern. So you've got to make do with what you got. But also he mentions that your gear can help break up the pattern of whatever it is you're wearing. So here we've got an MTP webbing belt, kind of to help break up some of this pattern. But yeah, there we go. Thank you all so much, and ciao.